It's Heart Breakfast with Jamie Theakston and Amanda Holden. Our special guest this morning was nominated for 4 Brit Awards this year. She released last year's biggest selling debut album in the UK, Speak Your Mind, Anne-Marie!
I have to say, my daughter Lexi is beside herself.
So excited this morning.
And she's like, how come you've got somebody really trendy on your show, Mummy?
Doesn't happen very often. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
All right.
It's great to see you. How's your summer been? What's been going on?
Busy, obviously, like so many shows, loads of festivals. It was weird because last year I was on the Ed Sheeran tour, so I didn't do any festivals.
Yeah.
And then this year was just like all the festivals.
And when we're talking about just in the UK or across Europe?
Everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your if you had to pick one? I know this is probably all blurring into one, but what would be if you had to pick one? What would be your favourite?
Glastonbury was pretty good.
Yes. Had you been before?
Yeah, so I did it with Rudimental in 2014
Right.
as their singer. And then I went back this year and did it on my own.
Oh,
So
that's
sick.
exciting.
Yeah.
This is a random question for you.
Here we go.
Can you remember any of the toilet blocks at any of these festivals? My sister runs these like compostable, amazing, trendy toilets for events. She does all the festivals.
Hold and lose, Boggs, hold and Boggs. It's in the family. It's the family business.
So I'm just wondering if you may have come across any of her toilet blocks. They have painted faces on them of people that are performing. No.
You might
it's not
have
a joke question.
This is not. You might have had a wee in one of Amanda's sister's loos. Just saying.
In fact, in our honour, she had our faces painted on the toilet. There's a big highlight in my career, that was.
I was just taking a poo.
Exactly.
Amanda.
Good inspo for pooing.
You mentioned you mentioned the Divide tour. I know that Ed obviously just finished up in some had those big homecoming gigs. It seems extraordinary because I remember when you were doing that. That seems like such a long time ago now, and yet it's only just come to an end.
I don't know how he's done it. He's loved it, and he actually gave everyone like what are those big beer things?
Like
a pint glass.
No, like a stein.
Yes.
Is that what you mean? Like
he gave
a German
everyone a stein,
right?
Saying we survived the Divide tour on it because it was long.
Yeah. It was, yeah. What are
long.
your kind of memories of that now, looking back? Fond memories?
Yeah, amazing. Just like the biggest crowds ever because it was stadiums when I was doing it. So it was just like mind-blowing and really scary.
And you say that you were sort of supporting or with Rudimental a number of years ago, and then you're back yourself this year. How is your confidence and stuff growing? Because I know you've spoken very publicly about anxiety. There's a lot of young girls who are massively inspired by you, listen to you. How do you either get through it or learn from that kind of stuff? Bridget was quite an inspiration to you, I read.
Yeah. Bridget was amazing. I mean, there's loads of people around me that have really inspired me throughout my journey because I was a nightmare, really. It was really hard for me because I hated people looking at me. And I was like, what am I doing?
You might have chosen the wrong career.
Maybe. Move on, no. It's always quite scary. I still get scared about thinking about people looking at me. It just freaks me out. But I have got way better. And when I'm on stage, you just have to kind of forget what you're doing and just... It is hard.
I can imagine.
But
I suppose you just have to learn to love yourself and be you and
because
stuff everyone else, really.
There's so much to think about. When you're on stage, I'm thinking about the lyrics, I'm thinking about this part of the music, I'm thinking about what I'm wearing, I'm thinking about if I do this kick in my skirt, is my thing gonna show?
Right,
I'm like in picture, everyone's in me.
It's breakfast. Well done for that.
I'm following.
There's photographers right below. Like, the pictures they get are not great. It's just like there's so much going on in your head, and if you look into a crowd and someone's not smiling at one point, it can affect the rest of your. There's so much going on, but I really have to really push through it and forget about everything.
And surround yourself, I think, with good people, especially good women, I think.
I have really great people around me, luckily.
What about social media? Do you ever get any problems with that, or do you find that uncomfortable at times?
Yeah.
Or?
I feel like I'm really lucky in the way that I rarely get bad things, that I see bad comments or like anything like that. I feel like my followers know that I suffer with anxiety and all that stuff, so they're really nice. But every now and again you get an odd one, and I remove pictures because of it, and videos that I post. Like I posted one the other day, and I was like in my bikini because I was on a holiday, and I got loads of bad comments. And I was just like, I just need to delete it.
What, you felt compelled to delete that?
Yeah, I deleted it because
Why?
because it really affects me. Like the comments, like I try and tell people all the time, just delete it, move on, which I do. I do delete them, and I do block people who.
Oh, I see. You didn't delete the photo?
Yeah, I deleted the photo,
right, okay.
but it's because I just felt like I just couldn't deal with it at that moment. There's like times where I feel super confident, and I can read loads of bad comments and be like, whatever, I look great.
I think that's a really human reaction. I think that's good to kind of know.
Yeah, and then sometimes I'm just not feeling great, and I'm like, I'd rather not have to deal with that and just get rid of it. So it really depends on how I'm feeling, and they're always going to get someone that says something.
Sure.
Like,
what can you do?
We know that you've got a lot of new music coming up. It's not released yet, so we can touch on it a little bit. But do you kind of cover your sort of anxiety and lack of confidence and sort of growing in your music? Will that be kind of the theme?
Yeah, I think it always has been. Like I feel like when I write music, I can't help but write about what I'm going through.
Yeah.
It's like therapy. So every song I write is how I'm feeling that exact time. So whatever you hear is going to be real.
Heart on sleeve.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie, of course, you're very good friends with Ed Sheeran. I know that. Do you think is he gonna take some time off now? Is he gonna retire? What do you think? Do you know? Can you give us any insight into where?
There is no way that guy can retire yet.
No.
There's no way. He can't do it.
He's only 12.
He's got more.
It's like me. When I'm like, please, to my manager, I'm like, please, I need a break. Give me a break. And then when I'm on my break, I'm like, please, get me in the studio. You can't. Let me figure it out now.
Do you ever forget the words?
On stage sometimes.
No.
Do you know what thing I really do bad on stage? I burp. And I have to try and sing through it. And luckily, most of the time...
You sound like Adele when you do that.
Most of the time...
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh!
On cue. Wow.
I can
This
burp
is on the
cue.
radio. You know, this is no.
Wow.
Stop that.
Excuse me.
Yellow card. No more burps. You see?
I just like to tell everyone that wasn't me.
But yeah.
So you do that on stage?
Yeah, because I don't know what it is. I'm super excited on stage and I run around a lot, so I'm obviously just like going...
Gulping in air, yeah.
And it comes up, but I try to sing through it. So it's like, actually, there's a video online of me doing it.
Is there?
Yeah.
Let's try and find that.
Okay, well, look. I tell you what. Well, let's have a little play, and this is Anne-Marie burping on stage.
Seriously, it's not going to stop. I'm so sorry.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, God.
Embarrassed?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I don't know. I
You're an
honestly,
animal.
sometimes I don't think about what I'm saying on live radio.
I never think about what I'm saying on live radio.
How about Twitter? Because I know that sometimes some of your tweets are, pretty much to standard, tweeting about your fans and your music, that sort of thing. Then there are other Anne-Marie tweets that make us laugh. So what I thought we'd do this morning is I'm going to test out your tweet memory.
Okay.
We've been scrolling through your tweets,
Oh,
Anne-Marie.
no.
And yours, Amanda Holden.
Oh,
so
See who's who.
exactly. I'm gonna read out and see if you can identify your own tweets.
okay. I've got a shocking memory.
So here comes the first one.
Okay.
Eyebrows are so important. Give some love to your eyebrows.
Me.
It
That
should have
was
been me.
Amber, it's the right
I
answer.
totally agree with that, though.
Do you have-
Totally agree with that.
Do you know what? I saw a picture of me. I was tagged in from about 4 years ago, and I really should have thought about my eyebrows a little bit more.
What's wrong? What was wrong with your eyebrows then?
I drew them on really a lot. Like they're really intense. And I looked angry all of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the angle.
Yeah.
like that, or like that. It's like an emoji. Which way up?
How am I feeling today? I think eyebrows are so important.
They are so important.
I'd never really
I
thought
look back,
about
I'm lucky to have any. I overplucked them in the 90s.
Yeah, me too.
You weren't born in the 90s.
Okay, next up. Who said this? I have an overwhelming desire for noodles.
There's no way I would say overwhelming desire. I'll be like, I'm proper craving that.
Proper craving noodles. It is, of course, that was you, Amanda Holden.
But look what it was. It was 2011. That's the last time I had a carb.
Yeah.
That's not true. It's not true.
Okay, what about this one? Just met the nicest girls in the toilet. I swear the toilet is the best place on a night out.
I could have said that. I do love a toilet.
Me?
Oh, you said that.
Is Amber is the right answer. Yeah,
I always meet the best people in the toilet.
Really?
Or it might be because I'm drunk.
I do a lot of photos in toilets. Do you? Yeah.
Oh, they've always got the best lighting.
So if you were to meet Amory in the loo, you would be
I'd
become
hold her
best
hair
mates.
back. Yeah.
Right. How about this one?
Yes.
How about this? There's a law in the UK that if you're pregnant, there's no toilet. There's another toilet one. Look, there's no toilet, and there's a policeman about. They give you their hat to wee in.
That's true.
It is true, but who said it?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like I know that as a fact.
But would you tweet
I don't
it?
know if I would have tweeted it. I might have spelled
Yes, Amory. There you go. There's a
Of
toilet
course I
thing.
did. Yeah, of course I said that. I mean,
I love these.
isn't that brilliant though?
Yes.
What about this?
It's a proper law, that.
I slept so good, maybe I should eat a Snickers bar before bed
But I
every
know
night.
that's not me.
That was me.
There's Amory.
Yeah.
I would have said marathon.
That was just the other night. The other night, I was so hungry in the hotel room, and like the hotel rooms, they haven't really got much in apart from the Snickers bar.
In the minibar.
Yeah.
You just went
They
Snickers
always
before
have
bed.
Pringles.
Oh yeah,
Pringles.
they do.
I can do a whole tub of them.
Yeah.
Pringles or Snickers in bed?
Oh, Pringles in bed.
Finally, what about this
I
one then?
prefer
On
salt.
the subject of snacks, cheese and coleslaw sarnie waiting for me at home. I have a big thing for watermelon at the moment.
Is that when you were pregnant?
Yes, it is.
It's the right answer.
really
It's about to hold it. Cheese and coleslaw sarnie.
I do still love cheese and coleslaw.
I mean, that does sound amazing. I had
And cheese and
vegan
pickle.
coleslaw last night.
Oh, no, thanks.
Is
It was
it from
good.
M&S?
Yes!
Yes! It's ace. It is amazing.
Should we just do this show on our own?
Listen, we'd love you to do it, but sadly we've run out of time. Oh, which is a shame, a big shame.
We didn't even get to see your tweets.
No, it's probably for
His
the
are
best.
really dull.
They're really boring. Amory, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
This is Heart.